Welcome and thanks for watching. This episode is called The DM's Rant. I'm going to rant on about some stuff that everybody at the table has thought at one time or another.
Welcome to
the DM's Rant.
Oh, and by the way,
greetings.
We return now to the DM's Rant. Due to illness, the role of the DM will be played by Gliston Fridmunder.
Alright, welcome. What am I going to rant about? Well, I'm going to rant about something that's always on my mind during a game, even if it's someone else's game. So here goes. The plain and simple fact. At the end of most of my videos, I like to say, keep your books off the table and keep reaching for the dice. What's it mean? Reaching for the dice, that means always play, never lose heart. We can all figure that out. Keep your books off the table. Very dear to me as an issue, and it probably has been or is to most people most of the time that are into tabletop gaming. Here's what I mean by that. Keep your books off the table. People show up. Oh yeah. People show up with all this crap they bring with them to a game. And it's usually necessary. You need snacks because games take a while. You need soda or beer because games take a while. You need books because you have spellcasters and you need to look up rules. But you know what? Go easy on the DM. Keep in mind, the DM's job is to entertain you with a story. Suspension of disbelief, the whole 9 yards, theater of the mind. These days, most people use a lot of props. That's cool too. One way you can take from that and suck the energy out of the game while the poor DM is trying to do this is to have a buttload of crap on the table. Keep it to a minimum. Listen, my advice. The stuff you put on the table, try to keep it in front of you, personal space, about the area of a character sheet. There's nothing more annoying than going to a game, you're trying to get immersed in the story, but you have to worry about your elbows and everything, all this stuff in the way. 24 dice that's sitting next to you that's going to get knocked into the figures and knock the miniatures over. Play it cool. Play it easy. Stay in that personal space with your stuff. Anything else, put under your chair or beside your chair. Keep it off the table because that distracts from the imagination. It distracts from the immersion into the story. If nothing else, keep your nose out of the books. Keep your nose out of your cell phone, off your laptops. I know some groups are comfortable doing this, but it still spoils gamers, and I'll tell you why. You can have an entire gaming group that's totally comfortable with the laptops, with the cell phones, with always having their noses in the books. Hey, if you're a spellcaster, I get that. Your PCs are going to be having their nose in their scrolls and in their spell books all the time. So that fits, okay? But still, a book takes out about as much space as a character sheet. That's okay. That's expected. Listen, here's what you do, fighters. Here's what you do, everyone else. Do your research ahead of time, okay? Or you know that you're going to be really pushing for some specific tactics during a game. Do your homework ahead of time. Write it down. Keep it on an index card. Write it on the back of your character sheet. Long story short, keep your nose out of the books during the game as much as possible. Again, spellcasters, you're going to need that. Everybody else, no, you don't. My goodness gracious sakes alive. Do I have to say it again? It's a great day out there. I live in Amish country. It's extremely windy. And I'm going to go out and have some fun with my Chiweenie. Oh!